Welcome to the simulation. Today I'll be showing you how to tame the new addition to Ark Additions. This will be the final addition to the Ark Survival Evolved version of Ark Additions, and that is the Ceratosaurus. It is such a cool and unique creature. As you can see behind me, I've already tamed them, and I've max mutated them. This is a lot of the colors I got along the way. I'll show you the finished product in a second. I already had this video recorded, and then realized that GeForce was instantly stopping my recording when I was clicking record, so that's fun. So yeah, that video would have already been done and out on day one, but here we are. Anyway, let's get into it. Alright, let me show you where they spawn on the island. There's quite a few locations outside of the... we are here on the CIE extension mod map, but they actually seem to spawn on the island quite often. As you can see, all these levels. Mainly, they spawn here, which is just below my base, because we live here. And they spawn in this large area, but mainly here in this entire little stretch. As you can see here, we'll find a few. They kind of have like almost raptor-like spawns, but not as dense. So, okay, this is really proving me wrong right now. So they seem to be like everywhere. But mainly, earlier when I was looking, I found loads down here around the 70-20 mark. In this area, basically where you do your note run. So they're very common. They're very hard to miss because they're very loud, and they have red numbers in the wild from healing from dinos. So here's our finished Ceratosaur. I will go ahead and show you the stats. We got max health, 253 health, 245 stam, 238 food. That was just for one of the colors I wanted. 254 weight and 253 melee. I use the S+ mutator to get this really quickly. Here's the stats. It's not leveled at all yet. 40k base health, 12,000 base stam, and 1,933 base melee, 34,000 base weight. But again, the only stat I boost on my server is weight, so don't pay attention to that weight. These creatures are very unique, but here, we're going to fight this one. This is what they look like in the wild. This one's alpha boosted. That's a 270. But I'm going to show you how to tame one. So ideally, you do want to trap these. I suggest like the normal Giga trap, and with a dino inside, and you just feed it the hemoglobin, and it'll just chew on it. I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. We'll put this in the inventory. We'll get rid of these dinos real quick. They're nearby. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and eat one of these. Oh, does it not? Does it not work in Ceratosaurus? Okay. Now we know. Alright, actually we're just going to fight this one. So I'll show you a really cool thing about these. As you can see, they do have like a speed meter. Alright, dude, leave me alone. So that's where you get the Cerato Venom spines, is just from killing them in the wild. That's the lowest I've gotten, is 5, and the most I've gotten is 13. So they're pretty easy to get. And I wouldn't say they're raptor spawns, they're almost Carno-ish like, but not really. They have kind of their own spawn, but this is around the areas you'll find them. Dude. I will show you a really cool ability they have. Once you get your speed above 70%, you go into this like supersonic mode. And if you hold down right click, do a charge attack, kind of like a rhino. And I think that's amazing. And also when you're above that 70% mark, you will just mow through the trees. Like nothing will stop you. It does seem to randomly bug out. So watch out for that. Oh yeah, this is amazing. Apparently it works better in single player, but here on my server, I mean there it happened. It kind of like randomly slowed down. But I think these are so cool. And here's the roar. I'm just going to level full melee. And I will be doing the last boss fight of the series with these. Alright, so I'm going to go find another one, and we will tame that one up. Oh, here's one right here. Perfect. I don't want to kill that one. They have a very fast attack speed. Alright, we're going to throw out a Bronto. Make sure it's on passive. We're gonna feed it. Oh, I left it. Of course I left it in the Cerato. It applies this buff for like 180 seconds, which makes Ceratos attack the creature. And basically, as it's biting it, it's getting the blood from the creature that is infected with the hemoglobin, which makes it drunk. And once it's 100% drunk, it becomes a passive tame, and you can just feed it kibble. I just use Extraordinary. I'm not sure exactly which kind it takes, but Extraordinary is easy to make, and every creature likes it, so that's nice. In my experience, a max level for me, which is 300, takes about 2 to 3 hemoglobins. Do not leave render. If you leave render, it does fully reset, so make sure you have everything with you. Don't leave and come back. So this is just a level 90. We might be able to get it with just one. I will show you the price. It's semi-expensive, but not really. So if you have a Desmodus, this is really easy. The blood packs would be the hardest without a Desmo. You just keep farming your person for blood packs, 10 narcotic, and 10 Cerato venom spines. These do not spoil, so once you make them, they kind of last forever until you use them. As you see, the attack gets much slower as it gets more drunk. Makes sense. 94. And it's 100% drunk. Once it's 100%, it's kind of passive. It just stumbles around, and that's when you can feed it. I'm not sure I'm not sure exactly what it eats other than kibble. It's probably mutton, to be honest. It just seems like a normal. It just takes normal carnivore foods. So yeah, just if you don't have kibble, I'd say give it mutton. Always a safe bet. I love the rumble it has. And this does last more than one feed. So as you can see, you just follow it around as it gets hungry. My passive taming is a bit fast. If you're curious on my settings, they're in the description below. But yeah, they just wander around drunkenly, and then you just give them their food. So for like a 150, I'd say probably 2 to 3 hemoglobins. I'm saying that so wrong, but that should be enough for one. Do not try to clone these. For some reason, cloning one of these costs 6 million shards. I'll show you that actually. But yeah, there we go. We got one tamed. Very simple tame. The saddle is unlocked at 75, I believe. 75 or 76. This is what it costs. It's very cheap. Looks like a car saddle. I will show you how much it costs to clone one in case you're curious, because I was surprised. Alright, so this is a level 134, right? It should be cheap to clone. Clone. Why is it not? Right there it is. Look at the price of that. Why are they so expensive? So it caps out at 6 million. Look, 100,000 million. 6 million shards to clone my high levels, which, I mean, kind of makes sense in a way. But, like, nothing else is that much. Even this low level 134. Look at that. What is that? 3,600,000 shards. These things are awesome, though, but they're not that awesome to cost that much to clone. They are breedable. No, I don't have to use any S plus funny business to make them breedable. They're fully breedable. These are all the cool colors I got, which I kind of already showed in the beginning. But yeah, I really like this pink, but I had to give some purple because this is probably the last creature will third to last creature will mutate before the series is fully over. But yeah, this is what I went with. I think it looks amazing. Can't wait to try it in a boss fight setting. So since I've covered how to get one and showed off the base stats of the ones I already have, let me just take a random male here. Yeah, sure, you'll work. And we're going to go fight something large just to see how they hold up in combat. Because I really haven't tested that out yet. That's the point of the video I was at before I realized GeForce was not recording properly. So, yeah. We're going to go to the Rockwell area because I have not shown that off. I have not really shown it off at all. And it's such a cool area. One last time, we gotta look at this. Look at it, it's my name. Oh! That's a. Ah! Alright, so that's something. They don't stop on like a dime like every other creature. If you get this charged up, or you're just running at all and you stop, depending on how fast you're going, you'll scoot. And also they can turn instantly like this, so just look behind you, click, turn around and bite. Gotta be careful of shadow mains. But yeah, this is such a cool area. And these are such cool creatures. Come on. We're gonna level all into melee. They have 2 different roars, so that's one. And that one. Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know why, but the raptors from Jurassic Park, the way they do that like faster roar, I guess. Ooh. That's a low hit too. So watch out for those. Ah! Okay, moth, can you wear off? We don't have a light pet. We're out of here. I'll be back with the light. Okay, so we have our light pet now. We're gonna quickly clap. We got the light on. Or not. Hello? Okay, there we go. Bro, go away with that teleporter thing. It's so annoying. Are we knocking it back that much? Oh, it's not attacking the... Why? There we go. See that plus 74? That's what we're getting back on our dino. So it seems like the more you use the right click, which is the slower, heavier hitting one, it seems to heal you randomly. I don't know if that scales with melee, but I think that's going to make these insanely good for bosses. It's not a ton of health, but it's decent. Okay, so another interesting thing about the Ceratosaur is it doesn't get any movement speed at all. So it's like a flyer, so it gets really good base stats. Where is my base Cerat? I know I still have them. So these are the base stats. Look at that! 87 in the melee and 81 in the health. That's insane! I mean, I do have difficulty 10, but still, they're insane. Look, 0. You can't even level them into movement speed. Like, you can if you wanted to. But yeah, I just thought I'd include that. Alright, all in the melee. We can definitely level up a little more, but... nice. But honestly, I'm not too bothered about that. It would take way too long. I just want to show these off. Because not everyone's going to get a max mutated one, especially since they've only been out for a day. I really wanted to do it and just show it off. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we're doing. Like nothing here. Since I moved here, there's like no wildlife. That was me boosted. Ah! Such a beautiful area. I wish I showed off the map a bit more in this series. I didn't really do a good job at that. Alright, it's going to be impossible for me to get like a full charge in this dense forest. Oh, I lied. No, I was being truthful. Alright, so I'd say once it's fully like maxed out into melee, I'd say 10k from a full charge with no mate boost and no UD buff. So yeah, that pretty much covers it for the Cerato. It's such a cool creature. I'll be showing it off more in the next video where we will be taking on Fenrir with 20 of these guys. Their saddle, I think the only way I can get a better version is by killing the Savage Acro. So we'll be using Prim saddles for that fight. Since I want to do Savage Acro last. That's going to be it for this one. Sorry it was a bit like all over the place. I had a video properly planned out for this, but GeForce kind of screwed me out of that, so I apologize. Hopefully you guys got the information you needed from this and got to get a good little look at the new Ceratosaur, which is awesome. Again, it is the last creature from Ark Additions until Survival Ascended. So, I think it's a pretty good finale, honestly. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.